I was thrilled. You know, I had certainly heard rumors of a sequel or something over the years. But you know, it's a story that could easily have another chapter. Just being asked to be a part of this is kind of a feather in one's cap, and so I was just thrilled to be asked, honestly, and then to be able to kind of do scenes with Tom and be kind of a motivator of the story going forward is that's fun too. You know, I just wish I could be more and get in the plane. He kind of set the tone for a certain style of character for some time. Certainly, leading man and hero character of the cocky, kind of overconfident. Hubris gets in his way, but he wins out at the end. And I mean, you see that in movies like Die Hard, and you see that, you know, of that era, that character was kind of prevalent, and that's a very American kind of you know, situation where we like that kind of guys that maybe don't exactly follow the rules all the time, and that's very sexy to people, and it's very intriguing to people, and it's very watchable to people, honestly. And Tom is so perfectly cast in that role. Tom has a lot of experience at a lot of things, having the career that he's had and being the person that he is. And he doesn't do anything halfway, you know, at all. I mean, the stories are legion about how committed he is. So it's not surprising to me that he then went out and became an accomplished pilot, because of course he did. He's very much a company man, by the book guy. Has no real personal relationship with Maverick. But has a job to do and does it very well. And it's a lot of responsibility. He can command something like 2,000 aircraft and 200,000 men, and it's just, he's got a lot on his plate. And then when the mission comes across his desk to get somebody to do it, he knows he's taking that there's a risk being taken with assigning it to Maverick, but he also has a boss. We got to walk around on the USS Theodore Roosevelt, which is an active aircraft carrier. It was in on the base getting refit for its next tour, but just the scope of that boat, and the fact that it's, you know, it has 5,000 sailors on it when it's rolling and 90 aircraft on it when it's rolling, and you just think it's a city, and there's a guy, the captain, who's in charge of it. And then, you know, everyone's got their job to do, and it's so wildly complicated, and yet they do it every day, and it works. So it definitely gives you a sense of awe and wonder and respect about, you know, what really these people go through on a day-to-day basis. And watching just the base, how the base moves and how big it is, and watching these jets take off and land, and you know they're going out to land on an aircraft. You're like, that's what they're going to do. It sounds like a fun day, you know? It's a pretty cool environment shooting on the base, because these hangars are enormous and there's aircraft in them that aren't props, they're real aircraft. And it's from a scope standpoint, it's impressive. You know, everywhere you look, there's something cool in the background that just happens to be there. And even during that time, we were seeing, you know, aircraft landing and helicopters taking off. Now that we do have this technology, and we do have the like full support of the Navy, and that they love the first movie so much too, is it created a whole, you know, generation of aviators. So I think that they recognize the opportunity for that too, of like, look at what we have now, like look how cool this stuff is now. And I think that it will be an amazing, I think it's going to be an amazing movie and cinematic experience for people, but because I've been around, I've been so excited just to be around it.